Zorro! Zorro! His name echoes and re-echoes throughout old California, pledged to fight tyranny, injustice, oppression, whose high-spirited courage strikes terror into the hearts of ruthless scoundrels. Each week, new thrills await you as the Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro. Zorro, without mask and cape, a young dandy, poet, musician. But this false front veils the sly, cunning, invincible swordsman whose brave deeds and bold love are spurred by the flash of cold steel, the thrill of warm lips. Zorro, each and every week on ABC. Now, Zorro rides across the big theater screen in an action-packed motion picture, The Sign of Zorro. Yes, now you can share Zorro's exciting adventures in The Sign of Zorro from the studios of Walt Disney, starring Guy Williams as Zorro and as Don Diego, with the comedy of Henry Calvin and Gene Sheldon. Watch for The Sign of Zorro in a theater near you. This has been an ABC Television Network film presentation. From the world-famous Walt Disney Studios, the ABC Network proudly brings you Zorro. The rich and colorful legend of early California comes to life. He rides the land and into your heart with bold and daring adventures.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes the horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, the fox so cunning and free. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z.
See Zorro every week on ABC. Out of the night comes the fastest, fightingest man in the land. It's Zorro. And it's the funniest soldier who ever wore a uniform. It's Sergeant Garcia. Each week over this ABC network, the Walt Disney Studios brings you a new adventure in the exciting life of Zorro. Return with Zorro to the hectic days of early California. Meet Don Diego, Bernardo, Sergeant Garcia, and the many other fascinating people who add suspense, laughter, and romance to the action-packed story of this mysterious man. Zorro, each Thursday evening in most areas. Be sure to be right here on this ABC channel when Zorro rides out of the night and into your home. He's the fastest, fightingest man in the land. He's Zorro.
Next week, our story takes place in Spanish California in the early 1800s. In this peaceful land was a man whose adventures became the most exciting legend of his day. His name? Perhaps this will serve to introduce him best.
Zorro, the man who led a secret double life. By day, he posed as the shiftless Don Diego, born of great wealth. By night, he was Zorro the Fox, champion of justice, defender of the oppressed whose enemies were legion. Among them, the suave, debonair El Cachillo, leader of the ruthless banditos who plundered the peaceful land of the Dons.
Hey, amigos, how many of you have not stolen anything in Los Angeles?
No, not me.
Yo tampoco. Nobody, eh? Good. That's where we'll start. Get on your horses. Vámonos. What's the matter with you?
Los Angeles?
We're just going for a visit. We're not going to live there.
Zorro lives in Los Angeles.
You're not afraid of Zorro, are you?
I am not.
I thought you liked Senor Cuchillo.
Oh, don't misunderstand me, Sergeant. Of course I like him. He's a charming fellow.
But you just said...
Sergeant, I once had a pet rattlesnake. I was very fond of him also.
But I kept my eye on him just the same. As a stranger to California, you're entitled to one warning. And this is it. Now take your men, Cuchillo, and leave California.
Never will you experience more pulsating suspense, exciting romance, and stirring adventure than that you will share with Zorro. So be with us next week when Walt Disney presents Guy Williams as Zorro and guest star Gilbert Roland as El Cuchillo in El Bandido. Increase his wealth, the evil Commandante has thrown a leading citizen into prison. Hearing of this, Zorro, played by Guy Williams, vows to make the Commandante feel the sting of the sign of Zorro.
All prisoners accounted for me, Capitan.
Is the prisoner Torres secure? He is a dangerous man, Sergeant, full of much cunning.
I myself have just examined his cell.
Excelente. I will mention you in this report, Garcia.
Gracias, Senor Comandante.
You may go to bed now, Sergeant, and leave your keys on the desk.
Gracias, Capitan.
Senor Torres. Who are you? A friend. I've come to help you.
Young adventurer Don Diego is returning to California. Diego, played by Guy Williams, fences with the ship's captain. It is the result of one of these friendly duels that prompts Diego to design the sign of Zorro.
I shall miss these daily vaults.
I too, sir. They have made the long voyage most enjoyable.
Your agility with the sword, sir, should serve you well in California.
Why do you say that?
How long have you been away?
3 years.
I am afraid you're going to find conditions quite changed when you reach Los Angeles.
We're heading for trouble, Bernardo. No, not Indians, politicos. I have just learned that our pueblo is under the heel of a dictator. We're certain to be searched on arrival. Burn this. My father has summoned me home. We must find a way to deal with this tyrant. The direct approach now, Bernardo. When dealing with a powerful enemy, we must play another game. You know the old proverb, when you cannot clothe yourself in the skin of the lion, put on that of the fox. I must convince the new Comandante that I'm perfectly harmless. We are now ready for the first assignment of El Zorro, to rescue Nacho Torres. After that, we'll see what we can do about ridding Los Angeles of the treacherous Capitan Monasterio. You can wait in my room. Adios.
As Comandante of the Pueblo de Los Angeles, I accuse Ignacio Torres of high treason and Alejandro de la Vega of conspiracy against the crown. And with the aid of Alejandro de la Vega, escaped capture. That is irrefutable evidence. In the name of His Majesty the King, I demand the death penalty for these traitors.
Have the prisoners anything to say in their defense?
What good would it do? This is not a courtroom. This is an execution chamber.
There being no further evidence, I will consider a verdict.
This is the sword of Senorita Justice pointed at your back. She awaits your verdict.
Well, what is your verdict?
Out west.